As Australians tighten their belts, many fear more dire times ahead.
I'm retired, concerned.
Burger used to be, $5? Now it's like $16.
The cashew bags aren't quite as big.
The International Monetary Fund's latest outlook confirms times are tough. It has slashed its growth forecasts and is warning that there's now a far greater risk of a global recession, and that will include Australia.
Economy growth remains low by historical standards. Financial risks have increased, yet inflation has not decisively turned the corner.
The IMF says our national economy is expected to expand by just 1.6% this year and 1.7% next year, potentially less than population growth. It warns Australia has one of the highest levels of household debt in the world, second only to Canada, and as interest rates rise, so does the risk of borrowers defaulting on their loans. The Treasurer Jim Chalmers is striking a more optimistic tone as he heads to Washington for a gathering of G20 finance ministers. He says our economy will slow, but we could avoid a recession.
The situation in the world has become more complex and more challenging even over the course of the last few months. And so we won't be completely immune from that.
The IMF is forecasting inflation will stay above the Reserve Bank's target range until 2025, and it expects the jobless rate will rise above 4%. Economists are divided on whether the RBA will raise interest rates next month, but an increasing number believe there's a heightened risk we'll end up in a recession.
That essentially means people losing their jobs, and that could create issues with paying off high mortgage debt.
Rising risk ahead. Nasim Khadem, ABC News.